Amazing morning, everybody. Again, do you see my slides?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. So that's me again. I'm Mohammed Zuhair. I'm originally from Iraq and the St. Kitts and Nevis. On Instagram, I'm known as Dr. MZK, or the Millionaire's Dentist. That's what I call myself. I'm a dentist by profession. I've been in this practice for 20 years now. I'm a specialist in restorative dentistry and I'm an implantologist as well. I've been 15 years practicing in private sector in Dubai, member of American Dental Association and the German Dental Association of Implantology. I'm the founder of Perfect Smile Dental Center in Dubai, started 2013. Today, I'm an entrepreneur of IAM Worldwide, an agent of hope, and a top mentor in Dubai, the founder of Team Phoenix and the Raptors and the Eagle Alliance worldwide. If you ask me, being a dentist with such a profile, why you are considering multi-level marketing or network marketing, before I answer that, I want to show you, how did I become a successful business owner in Dubai? When I started in Dubai, actually I was in a debt. I came from Iraq because of the war. I just ran from my country and I came to Dubai looking for security and a better life, and of course to get away from the war. I came here 2015, and as I said, I was in a debt because I lent $5,000 from my friend in order to be able to come to Dubai and to start my new life. It took me almost 8 years to be working as an associate in order to understand the market and the secrets of how can I start my own business in Dubai. And in 2013 only, I was able to do that. In order to build a practice in a developed country like Dubai, whatever you learned at school is never enough. Whatever you have experienced also being just a dentist is never enough. You have to study business. And this is what I did. When I decided to build up my own practice, I studied business. And while I'm studying business, I learned this fact here, which is a very simple fact, but it makes a lot. It helped me to build up what I call the $1 million practice. And this is how my practice looked like today. And to do that, I needed to learn what are the correct ways, or what are the ways of income? How can we get an income? Usually there are 3 ways of income. This is what I learned from studying business. The active income is where you work and then you get paid for that. So me, being a dentist working at my practice, they call me self-employed. But again, this is an active way of income. So when I work at my practice, I get paid as an active income. The second way, and everybody who's an employee who gets salary is also considered to be as an active income source. The other way, which is the portfolio income, it's like when you buy something and you sell it at a higher price. This is something I could also secure it in my practice by creating an account on Amazon where I can sell to my customers toothpastes, brushes, because I guide them to get the best brand. And for me, this is also a way of making a portfolio income. But the best thing that I learned is that the secret of what is called passive income, actually during my education, during my study at the college, and during my learning in life, learning from my parents and everybody around, nobody told me about this secret. If you want to be rich, if you want to make what is called the financial freedom, you need to learn this and you need to consider it, and you need to learn how can you bring this into your life. Only by doing this, you will be able to get what is called financial freedom. And only by this, I was able to turn my practice into the $1 million practice. So my practice is not only, a space where I can work myself. It's a space that is 5 dental rooms where I have a team of 5 dentists, and my team is 15 individual. My admins and nurses, we all work in this practice. So a passive income comes where my associate work in the practice and produce money back into my pocket. Even if I decided one day not to be around the practice, not to work or have a vacation, still the practice is producing to me because of the team that I managed and I hired to work in my practice. So this is what we call it, a passive income business. If your business requires you to be around, this is not called a passive income business. This is called an active income. So now when I'm working, I'm producing an active income to myself at my practice. But when my team is working, they're producing passive income to me. Every title here, everything that you can see here is something that you have to consider if you are looking for financial freedom, if you are considering financial freedom. So to jump from this circle being an active income mentality or an active income individual, you have to learn this and you have to try to attract or try to bring into your life whatever possible out of passive income business, passive income royalties. This is where you make a book, you write a book, or if you are a musician, you make music, or a singer, or any other thing that can bring royalties to you. Rentals, if you have a capital and then you can buy housing and rent it, this is going to create passive income to you. Affiliate marketing, if you are known and then you can affiliate with some other companies and you market for them, they will sign contracts with you and then they will pay you. You do nothing, you just market for them and then you get paid at the end, and this is also a passive income. And the last thing, which is the new age of the 21st century, that is the MLM. So here I answer your question when you, if you are asking me why you consider getting yourself into MLM, the answer is here. For me, this is something that I need to consider whenever I have the chance to start any title here that you can see. I will never say no. So whenever an opportunity comes to me, helping me to create a passive income, I will immediately study it and consider it if it is something good. While me happy about my business and what I have done and what I have achieved, and happy about the performance of my team, pandemic came, and then many things happens after this pandemic, and it was an awakening call for me. It was something that wasn't like a change that happened that I've never considered such a thing that could happen. As I said earlier, I managed to bring everything into this business. So active income, portfolio income, and passive income, but suddenly everything stopped. Investments were lost because of this pandemic. Business were closed. So now I know a lot of what is called self-employed who has lost their business just because of this pandemic, and they are seeking for an opportunity to get a job. So they are professionals like me, but because of the pandemic they lost their job, and now they lost their business or self-employment, and now they are looking to be hired and trying to get a job after this pandemic. Also, employees lost their job, luckily in my clinic, because we created a very successful system. And luckily with the pandemic, I was able to retain my entire team, and we didn't fire anybody. And this is something that I'm really happy to have. though we needed to adjust a lot. But again, I'm happy because I didn't fire, or I didn't cut the job of anybody from my team. And this is a good achievement for me. But personally, I got my cash flow circle shut down. So I showed you a while ago how the cash flow circle works. But because of the pandemic, my cash flow circle was affected. So by that, I mean, this was an alarm for me. So I needed to consider, how can I bring back my cash flow circle, and how can I correct it? So again, when there is a crisis, there are two paths that you would probably think of. And just like the word crisis in Chinese, it's a combination of two words, actually. It's either opportunity or danger. This is, when you combine these together, it will give you a crisis. So during the time of crisis, it's either that you will run into the comfort zone. And as I mentioned earlier, some friends of mine lost their businesses, which I call self-employment business, and now they are into two choices. Would they consider this as an opportunity and try to find the reason, or try to find a way for keeping them on the success track, or they will go and try to be at the comfort zone? They would go and save themselves by looking into a job. For me, this is a loss that I will never consider, and I will never take into consideration. As much as I'm able to sustain my business, I will go ahead and do that. But whether I will go and like easily give up and go into the comfort zone, this is something that I would never consider. Actually, before pandemic, I was seeing some challenges in the economic and the dentistry economy. So it had me to plan, and this is something also that I learned in business. Before pandemic, almost like 2 years, I was planning to do something in order to bring up my business into a different level. And I learned that when you want to set a goal, when you want to plan something, you need to keep three things in front of you. You need to keep an experience that you have, or an experience that you want to develop. And you need to consider how you can grow this experience. And also you need to consider a contribution to the community or to other people. So since almost like before 1 year, or even more than 1 year, I was keeping this goal in front of me, because I wanted to step my business into a different level. And then, as I said, pandemic came. But again, when pandemic came, it was like, even this goal was in front of me a while ago, but I wasn't really focused on it that much. But after pandemic, I kept this in my mind, and I started searching into a way of an experience that I have, which is health. I know a lot about health, and I wanted to continue doing health business. And I was looking into something that can help me building an opportunity of a leverage business. And I wanted to benefit big number of people. Actually, also, I wanted to consider bringing a business opportunity, a dental business health opportunity to my country, Iraq. So a lot of ideas, but this was the main goal that I set in front of me. And I was everybody learning and reading and trying to get something that can enable me to achieve my goal. And if you believe in the law of attraction, whenever you set a goal and whenever you give it these titles, the universe is going to attract you to people who are thinking at the same level. And this is actually what happened to me. One day, and due to health, I needed to ask a friend of mine who is my top mentor in Team Raptors here in Dubai. I needed to ask her, because I know her, that she is somebody who is taking care of her health, and she is somebody who's always considering herbs and organic stuff to keep her body healthy and to take care of her health. So one day I needed to ask her, hey, Dr. Rose, that's her name. What you were taking a while ago, I noticed that you were taking something. Could you please tell me what is the stuff that you were taking to help you improve your health? Because I really want to do that because of my diet style, my working style is like, I feel that I need something to improve my health and to improve my body. Then this is where I started taking the products of IAM Worldwide, and I noticed that the products are of a very high quality. So I get back to her and I said, well, the thing that you gave me is something extraordinary. Could you please tell me more about it? So she invited me actually for one of her presentation that I saw on Facebook. She was being active since a while, but I didn't ask her what's going on. But then when I tried the products, and then she said, I want to invite you and I want to present the business to you. Maybe you would consider it. And she started telling me that I am an agent of hope. And she said, hope stands for health, opportunity, prosperity, and it's for everyone. But if you notice, this is what I was setting. This is my goal. This is the exact goal that I was setting in order to bring more business opportunity to my clinic or to my financial freedom plan. So health, opportunity of a leverage, that's prosperity, and to everyone. So the moment she mentioned that, I said, I want to be here because that's the universe attraction. It's working. So that's the moment I decided to be considering IAM Worldwide as a business, and I wanted to learn. And when I got exposed to IAM Worldwide, actually, I got many reasons why I wanted to be part of IAM Worldwide. And I will share with you some facts about it. Here, I will say that I want you to borrow my brain and see how I'm thinking and judge why I decided to be part of IAM Worldwide. If we will say that at which level I'm thinking in 4 levels actually, and this is also what I learned being a businessman. I'm thinking as an investor, and I'm thinking or analyzing some opportunity that comes to me as a businessman and as a self-employed, because I am a self-employed, and also as an employee, because once upon a time I was an employee. So as an investor, IAM Worldwide is a big health investment to me. The maximum capital that I will invest here in Dubai would be 15,950 AED, and for me, this is achievable. If this is the maximum investment, it means that this is something that I can do. That's the reason why I considered it as an investor. I said, this is possible, let's go for it. And the other thing that you have to invest in, rather than this amount of money, which is achievable, is sweat. I can do that. Number 3, return of investment. As an investor, you have to consider, when I invest in something, when will I be able to get my money back? So in this case, this is going to be considered as a free asset. There are 2 ways in IAM Worldwide that can help you to get your money back, which is retail and referral. Retail, when you get when you pay this amount, you will get almost like a 170 bucks of the products. If I sell them, I'll be able to get 17,000 dirham. So for me, if by just retailing the products that I got being part of IAM Worldwide, so I will be able to get my return of investment immediately. But if I refer people as well, the company will pay me and I will be able to return my investment as well. So this is a check. That's why I said, yes, possible, I will do that. Plus, because I am Jade, when I got into IAM Worldwide, so, and this is my maximum investment, Jade only got a value of 7,500 free vouchers. So this is extra value for the investment. So for me, 4 checks, that's why I decided, as an investor mentality, I will accept being part of IAM Worldwide for all these 4 reasons. As a businessman mentality, for me, after I get into the depth of learning about IAM Worldwide business, it appeared that IAM Worldwide is a very unique and a very good business system. We spoke earlier about how I work hard for my clinic to turn it into a successful clinic, and this is called system. One of the benefits of a very good networking marketing company is that there is a ready-made system. Being a businessman, I was able to analyze that the business system of IAM Worldwide is a very unique and tuned system where you need to do nothing. You just need to replicate it, duplicate, learn it, learn how to apply it and duplicate it. So you don't need to add anything. It's a system of marketing, a very nice system of marketing, compensation and leadership. So it's based also on a mentor versus advisor. So the community, the business community that IAM Worldwide in is at a very high level of a unique business system. So that's the first check for me being a businessman. Number 2, the cash flow brick. I mentioned earlier the passive income thing or fact that you need to learn and consider. Anything that comes to your life or any offer that comes to your life and seems to be successful or seems to be a right choice. So for me, MLM is a cash flow, is a brick on the way of cash flow or on the way of passive income or on the way of financial security. So as a businessman, this is the second reason why I would consider IAM Worldwide. It helps me also to increase my connections. So as a businessman, you need connections. So this is also the reason why I chose to be part of IAM Worldwide. High value incentive. Later on, my partner in this presentation today, mentor Christian, will show you how the value of incentive, how high value incentive will be able to be achieved by being part of IAM Worldwide. So for me as a businessman, I value that. I value that because part of the business, rather than the money that's going to be paid to you, there's also bonus that going to pay you a very high value incentives, car, housing, plot, and many other things of a very high value. So these are the 4 reasons as a businessman why I decided to be part of IAM Worldwide. Being self-employed mentality, I value the product a lot. Being a medical professional, I really value the product a lot. IAM Worldwide have the best health products that I've ever tried as a first time and encountered the benefit in a very short period of time and decided to continue taking it. And that's why I am here speaking to you today. So being a self-employed, I value really the product's value and the product's integrity and the benefit of the products. Number 2, the quality as well of the product is very high. Our products is like very best products in the world, actually, in terms of health benefit and in terms of effectiveness. Another reason is also related to kind of the mentality between self-employed, being also a businessman. If you are employed or a self-employed business and individual, and you need to jump into the world of business and investment, you need to consider the fact of what could be the bridge that can transfer me from being employed, self-employed, into the business or the investor world. There's something that is called the business bridge, and there are only few things nowadays that can help you to jump from being self-employed or employed into the business system mentality, and then maybe from there to an investor mentality. And these are, it's either that you squeeze your brain and get a very unique system, then you can jump from here and be here. And this is also going to ensure financial security to you. Or you buy a franchise. If you have money to buy a franchise like McDonald's, for example, which is $1.5 million, if you have the money to do that, then definitely being a self-employed, you can jump from here into being a businessman and a successful businessman. But if you don't have that money, what would you do? You need to consider the only possible choice when you pay a little amount of money and sweat and be a business man, or be part of the world of business, which is the multi-level marketing. And this is not from me, this is from experts. So experts stated that only MLM, you can pay a little amount of money and then learn that ready-made, tuned, perfect system, apply it, duplicate it, and then you'll jump from self-employment or even employed into this world. And this is also a secret that I learned from my business education, and a secret that I am applying every time possible to jump from here into there. The other reason is being a self-employed is self-development. If you are self-employed, you need that. You need to develop always yourself, and to have the chance to develop yourself in order to be able to sustain your professional self-employment business. So these are the 4 reasons, being a self-employed, why I decided to be part of the unique opportunity of IAM Worldwide. The last one being an employed mentality. I would think of health quality being an employee, because it improves my health quality using the products of IAM Worldwide. And I would value the 50% discount after I buy a package or purchase a package and be part of IAM Worldwide. I will get the products 50% discount. And this is something that I would definitely value being an employee. Also, the business, the minimum amount of starting the business as a multi-level marketing of IAM Worldwide is achievable, is 525 dirhams. And for me, if I'll use my employment mentality, this is achievable, possible. So again, another check. And the 4th, which is a very important thing, that is the management of rejection. One of the secrets that we need to consider as humans, that what keeps us here could be this 4 little thing. In IAM Worldwide, we work into mentality of mentors. Our top lines educate us, and they keep supporting us in order to jump from the mentality of fear of rejection into the management of rejection. If we are able to do that, and if we are able to teach it to our downlines, this is going to bring us in from just a simple employees or a simple employed mentality into the world of business. And this would be a very great opportunity if somebody tell us about it and teach us how to do it. So simply, I lend you my brain. So now you know why I have 16 reasons to be part of IAM Worldwide. So if you're listening to me today, I'd like to say congratulations for choosing the best partner, for being choosing the right partner and the best partner of the networking marketing world, that is IAM Worldwide. We started big. We started 3 years back, 2017, but we started big. We've been awarded the top choice of the best new fastest growing business at the first year of our start. And we've been awarded by NC being the People Choice Award for the Rising Start Company of the Year. That's from the first year of our start. The second year, 2018, We got also awarded from NC the People Choice Award for Best New Company of the Year. And this is how big we are from the first 2 years. Specifically at this year, when we celebrated the 2nd anniversary, we were able to create more than 40 millionaires in our network. And we were able to give a very high value incentive, which were like more than 40 high value incentive. And this is a world breaking records in network marketing business. For ambassadors of hope, the creators of the company, our president, Mr. Ellen Marvin, and our vice president, Ms. Acai Berry, are the reason why we are so successful, thanks to their great mentality and to their commitments and to their leadership and to their care of their network. We are part of IAM Worldwide, and we are listening to this great opportunity today. Our president in 2019 was awarded by NC being the Vision Excellence, getting the Vision Excellence Award in 2019, being the leader of this great company. And our vice president in 2019 was also awarded by NC being the Business Leader of the Year. So all that was about the business system, the unique business system, as I said earlier, which I was able to recognize the first moment that I got exposed to. Here, this is about the quality of the products. In 2019, we were awarded the Best Trusted Health and Beauty Supplement Products by the Golden Globe Award, and this is an international figure. And we were also awarded the Super Brand from Philippines, and Super Brand is a high standard value of products. We don't apply here, they come to us. If they recognize that our products are of a high value, they will come to us and they will give us this seal. And that's the reason why we have this seal. This indicates how high value our health products are. This is a recent thing. We declared recently that our distributors or our partners would receive their commissions, not checks, by going to their centers or by money transfer. Whenever you have this card, which would be provided to every distributor soon, whenever you are part of IAM Worldwide, you can get your commissions from any ATM worldwide by using this Visa card. You can also use it to purchase, and this is how strong we are. Our achievement in 3 years, this is our first faith anniversary, and this is how big we were from the first year. Our second victory anniversary, and this is how big we were playing the arena Coliseum in Philippines. And our third year anniversary, which was 10th of October, the last month, because of the pandemic, we couldn't be at an arena to present our strength and power. We chose a 40 years old national TV of Philippines show that is Eat Bulaga, and we were there almost half day. And this would also show how strong we are. Filipinos know that and know how known this show is. And this also made us very famous when we were there in Eat Bulaga show recently. We spoke about the concept of agent of hope. And hope stands for health, opportunity, prosperity, and for everyone. And now let me speak a little bit about hope before we transfer to the business chat. This is our concept. We speak about two things, as we mentioned earlier, the business and the health value. So it is health that is the real wealth by Mahatma Gandhi. We stand for health and we stand for wealth creation. Today in this modern life, so many people spend their health gaining wealth and then have to spend their wealth in order to regain their health, and this is fact. When we are young teenagers, we have a lot of time and health, but no money. Being adults, we have no time because we are busy in our jobs, busy in our self-employment, busy in order to get into the business. And we forget about maybe sometimes, well, we got a health, supposedly being adults, but now with the challenges and the stress and a lot of things and the new thing in pandemic, we probably have health, but maybe questionable. Money with the challenges that we have, that also questionable. But this is an equation saying that during adulthood, there's no time. Health, yes. Money, yes. When we get older, time is there. Health is not there. Money will be spent on our health. The reason for our health deterioration in this era mainly could be accused due to a lot of things, and this could be excessive stress, unhealthy food, which is a major issue, smoking, medication as well, pollution, and no exercise and excessive drinking. The fact, though, those things that are surrounding our lifestyle could create some damage into our health by creating chemicals in our body and in our blood. We call these chemicals the free radicals. When we expose to all of these things, these chemicals would be increased in our blood and start damaging our DNA and start damaging our cells. And this is where the health issue starts. These oxidation free radicals, as we call them, are like toxic substances. When they are increased in number in our body, they will lead to something that is called oxidation stress. And as you can see here, this is a normal cell. With more free radicals, the cell will get aged with many, many, many more free radicals in our body getting exposed to all of these factors that we mentioned earlier. The cell aged and got damaged. Nowadays, 90% of the known diseases that affects our body are accused due to the free radicals. These are the chemicals, as I said, that are formed and accumulated in our body when we got exposed to all of these factors that we mentioned earlier. It affects our skin, eyes, vascular system, the heart, the kidneys, and here again the vascular system, brain, lungs, and also our skeleton. 90% of known diseases is caused by the free radical toxicity. But is there any solution for that? The good news is yes, there is a solution for that. The father of Barley, and Barley is the reason why I'm with you here today, is the reason why I got exposed to IAM Worldwide, is the reason why we are speaking about the benefit of the health products of IAM Worldwide. So the father of Barley is Yoshide Hagiwara. He's a Japanese scientist and he's a drug manufacturer, he's a drug maker. During his journey in manufacturing medication, he got poisoned. He got poisoned while he was testing a new medication. And due to this incident, he decided that, well, while creating medication to help people to revive and be healthier and get over diseases, are we giving them poison as well? Are we damaging their health? And this is what he decided to look for a solution to help people to get a better health. So he did his research and he researched all the plants in Japan And then he pointed out 150 greens from the things that he tested in Japan. And then after a while, after studying this 150 greens, studying their nutrients, enzymes, ability to purify the body and to let the body heal, he pointed out one thing only, and only: barley being the best superfood that can be added to your lifestyle, but make a big impact to your health by helping your health to improve, getting purified from the effect of what you mentioned earlier, the oxidative stress. So ingredients in barley, there's almost 68 ingredients of barley discovered by Dr. Yoshihide Hagiwara. These are 17 minerals, 16 vitamins, 17 enzymes, and 18 types of amino acid. Most of these are powerful antioxidants that can help to purify the body from the effect of the free radicals and let the body heal and revive. So they alleviate the effect of bad diseases or chronic diseases, and they also prevent these diseases if barley is produced in a certain way and added to the daily routine. So among the 68 micronutrients that is known to be in barley, there are enzymes which we consider them as superior enzymes that can be considered as a primary antioxidant. They work in a very powerful way to purify the body from the effect of free radicals. This is an example for how huge these micronutrients are in barley. So as we mentioned earlier, all these types of minerals, all these types of vitamins, enzymes, and amino acid. Among the amino acid, there are the essential amino acids or proteins that we can find by having meat. So is this a replacement for meat, resource of proteins for those who are vegans or vegetarians? And the answer is yes. Is this the only thing? Absolutely not. Enzymes are high performance enzymes that you won't find it in other green. A reason for the why barley is very strong, defeating diseases, fighting even cancer, lies here among because of the high value enzymes that are present in barley. Also, vitamins, this could be a resource of vitamin supplement and a full range of vitamins that can help our body for metabolism and for being healthy. And also minerals, a very balanced group of minerals that can maintain the pH level of our body into a neutral level. And by the way, only barley have a neutral pH compared to any other green. So if we add it to our daily routine as a superfood, it will end up giving us a neutral blood. If we are acidic due to the bad food that we are eating, by just adding barley, because of the balanced minerals, our blood will be neutral, not even alkaline, it will be neutral. So with the neutral blood, there will be no disease. A lot of disease revive in acidic medium, but if you add barley, you will have a neutral pH, and this would help you to overcome a lot of diseases. We mentioned that Dr. Yoshihide Hagiwara died 2004, but research continues. This is a review of article that has been released 2018, studying all the articles that on the scientific basis of the scientific studies done on barley since 2018 to 2017. And there are 4 important facts to be added. Number 1, more than 30 functional ingredients in barley grass exert potent preventive power exceed 20 chronic diseases. We mentioned earlier there are 68 micronutrients. 30 of them are responsible for fighting more than 20 chronic diseases. This is a very important fact. Another important fact is the point number 3. The modern diet is the key for outbreak of chronic diseases in modern human. But barley grass powder is the healthiest major dietary guideline for modern humans. So the food that we eat is one of the great reason why our health got deteriorated. But only barley is considered to be as the healthiest super food. When you add it to your life, to your daily routine, it's going to help you overcome and prevent these chronic diseases. The great Queen of Barley, Miss Maritoni Fernandez, thanks to her, because of her, we have the best barley in the world. Only we and worldwide have the best barley produced in Australia because of this great lady. She is one of our testimonial, actually. 20 years back, she was a cancer patient. They told her, you will live for 6 months. You need to get chemotherapy in order to increase the span of your life. She did her research because she's a fighter. And she found the way to barley, which could help her. She decided to have barley from the first day after she got her chemotherapy. And if somebody knows about chemotherapy, for cancer patients, when they start chemotherapy, they will tell them, second dose of chemotherapy will be given to you after 21 days. We need your blood because it's going to be affected by chemotherapy. We needed to go back to normal before the second dose is given, before 21 days. But if your blood didn't go back to normal, unfortunately, we have to stop waiting for your blood to get back to normal. Then we will be able to give you the second dose. She started taking barley, and then after 2 weeks, her blood boosted to normal. So she got the second dose of chemotherapy. She decided to continue taking barley. After the second dose of chemotherapy, only it took 1 week for her blood to go back to normal. So she said, well, barley apparently is working to sustain my blood health. This could also help me because of all the fact that I read about barley, which could help me overcome and fight cancer disease. She started taking it, she didn't stop. And for that reason, and for her belief and for her faith in God, now she is 20 years survivor. For that reason, she decided to give the bless of her story and to benefit everybody around. She chose the best spot in the world. And for that reason, we have the best barley in the world. These are the seals that we have. We have, as we mentioned earlier, the super brand halal, which means that it's accepted for Muslim people, and the 100% natural products. FDA, the Food Drug Administration in Philippines, and this is an international figure. Herb All is the company which is responsible of having barley from Australia. And as I mentioned, Maritoni Fernandez is the reason, the Queen of Barley is the reason why we have the best barley in the world in Australia. In this field is where we are planting barley. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Well, anyways, I'll skip that. I wanted to show you while I'm speaking, but anyways, because of the voice is going to be disturbing. So this is the field where we plant our barley in IAM worldwide. It's in Australia, actually, and it's the best soil. It's an alkaline soil. That's why we have the best quality of barley. And actually, we have the seal of NASA from Australia. That's the National Association of Sustainable Agriculture of Australia. When we grow barley in Australia, NASA come at no time. They come to pick up sample of barley, testing that barley and indicating if there's pesticides or chemicals is being used while we grow barley. Just because we are producing the best barley in the world, we don't use pesticides there. We don't use chemicals there. That's why we maintain this seal, and that's why we have the best quality of barley in the world. When we produce this barley with these characteristics, actually we work to maintain the micronutrients in barley. There are certain level of how the length of barley, when to cut that barley, how to cold dry barley, how to grind this barley into the barley powder. All this is maintained and done there in Australia before it's been transported to Philippines to be packed and produced by IAM worldwide. By doing that, we will maintain the power of the enzymes there and the micronutrients. Part of it is the SOD, which is the magical reason why we have a supreme and a high antioxidant power in our amazing pure organic barley. Actually, the value of antioxidants in our barley is almost 25,000 ORAC. That's the value how antioxidants are measured in greens. And in our barley, 25,000 ORAC value is almost double compared to any other green that you've ever consumed. And this is already a very high value. 90% of it is the superoxide dismutase, which is the reason for many good effects of against chronic diseases, including cancer. I'll show you SOD here. So this is the primary and secondary antioxidant, and SOD, which is the superoxide dismutase, is on the top. 90% of our enzymes in the pure organic, amazing pure organic barley is superoxide dismutase. It's the powerful primary antioxidant, and it's on the top of the pyramid. To understand what is the secret behind the power of SOD, we said that we have all the vitamins, 16 vitamins in barley, and we have vitamin E. Vitamin E is considered to be as a secondary antioxidant. When you consume vitamin E, one particle of vitamin E works 1-to-1. So one particle of vitamin E fight one free radical in our body. So by that, it slows down the process of the oxidative stress. But SOD, being a very powerful primary antioxidant, it works into 1 to million, and it works in part of a second. So I'm calling it Iron Man because it's unbelievable. When you consume pure organic barley, the SOD in it would be absorbed by blood in part of a second, and it would start acting, fighting one molecule of this SOD against millions of free radicals in our body. And that's a secret why we have this powerful effect of our amazing barley. In barley as well, there's not only SOD, there's catalase and most of these secondary antioxidant. So SOD, also catalase, which is also a part of the primary antioxidant, is also a reason why our amazing barley fights diseases and prevent many chronic diseases, including cancer. Simple comparison of the macronutrients: if you eat 7 oranges, that's 1 sachet of barley. If you eat 6 apples, also that's 1 sachet of barley, including all the macronutrients in apple, 25 bananas, and 11 cups of milk. Simple illustration of the word barley. It's barley. The amazing barley helps us against to get bone health benefit. It's an anti-cancer and colon-cleansing substance. It revitalizes the immune system, lower cholesterol and blood sugar, expedite healing of the body, and give us a youthful beauty and energy. I said earlier 20 diseases, and these are sample of the 20 diseases. That decreases tiredness, increase energy, promotes sleep, and improve cognition. It is an antidepressant, strengthen the immune system, and all this is by articles and by studies. It strengthens the immune system, as I said, improves the brown spots on the skin problem. So it lightens the brown skin on the brown spots on the skin, also treats acne and atopic dermatitis. Also, it works on anti-aging, anti-hypoxia, improve lung function, reduce fatigue, and increase stamina while exercising. Helps in healing wounds, eliminate mouth and body odor, helps in menopause, helps in dieting and adjusting body weight. It's helping also cell renewal and beauty, and we mentioned earlier anti-acne, and helps to detox the body. Helps in gastric problem, smoothen digestion, and helps managing constipation, smooth blood circulation, regulating blood pressure, protective liver function, anti-inflammatory, reduce arthritis and joint inflammation, anti-cholesterol, anti-gout, reduce uric acid, anti-diabetic, reduce blood sugar level and improve the insulin resistance, helps prevent heart attack, and helps to prevent diabetes and arthritis. Also helps in cancer prevention, leukemia, breast cancer, prostate cancer, liver cancer, and lung cancer. And also helps to improve muscle pain and help to build up the mass of the muscles. Actually, by history, Roman gladiators used to eat barley. As I mentioned earlier, it contains all the proteins and the amino acid, which is even a simple form of proteins that can be fastly absorbed by the body. So Roman gladiators used to take barley every day to increase the muscle mass and to increase their stamina. And for that reason, they were called the barley men. And this is in history. And lastly, it helps healing and improving migraine for those people who have migraine. Now I'll just go fast on the products that we have, and this is the amazing pure organic barley and our ambassador of barley, the famous Piolo. Barley here, we have it in also capsules. Those people who are acidic, those people who have diabetes, when they take barley as powder, in the beginning, they will feel that it is something that might disturb them because it's, as we said, neutral. So when you take it, your body will start to react, and your body will start to purify out of toxins. And the impact of that would be sometimes like they might feel upset stomach. And then they will say, well, maybe it's the barley itself, the taste of the barley. We didn't like it. I hear these comments from people that I introduce barley to them in order to help them fighting the diabetes. That's why we have capsules, which is a lower dose. 6 capsules of barley is equal to 1 sachet. So this would give us a little dose, and they will probably not feel the taste in the beginning until they get used to it. I enjoy the powder of barley. I enjoy taking it. I enjoy the taste of green. But if somebody is acidic or diabetic, you should help him to take barley slowly in the beginning. And you should let him understand that this is the effect of barley working against your acidity in the blood and helping your body to improve. In the beginning, you might find it a little bit difficult, but then you will get used to it. And definitely those who are vegetarian and vegans would value the taste of barley, but this is to help getting it in capsule at a lower dose, and then they can really improve little by little and step by step. This is another product that we have. That's the alkaline coffee. 4 types of coffee that we have. All of them are alkaline, so they don't burn your stomach, and each one of them have a certain characteristic. The cafe latte, it contains barley and it's alkaline. So while drinking coffee, it is alkaline, doesn't burn the stomach, and it also contains barley in it. Same with the coffee mocha as well. Here, this is a special type of coffee that we have. This coffee with tagatali, it gives strength, stamina, and energy for men. And the coffee with glutathione, it whitens, repair, and rejuvenate the skin for ladies. Very powerful products and very effective products. Barley and chocolate for kids. There is no age limit for barley. It can be given to babies. It can be given to pregnant ladies. Can be given to elderly patients. And barley here is in a form of a chocolate for kids in order to enjoy the taste of our amazing choco barley and get the benefit of barley as well. Another product, another amazing product, highly effective product, that's the grape juice with Garcinia. It's a slimming product and it's very effective. It works on blocking the fat, appetite suppressor. It's juice and it's a very nice taste juice, but it helps to lessen the weight by having an effect on the body in this form. Boosts metabolism, lower blood pressure and cholesterol, improve immune function, elevate mood and energy, and aids in the digestive system as well. Highly effective product. One of our new products, that's Acai Berry. It contains 8 ingredients. One of them is collagen. That's why it's, and barley as well. And that's why it's very good for rejuvenating the skin for ladies and also help to maintain the health of skin and hair as well. This is our body cream and soap products. That's for the face. And they are also organic material. And this is for the body. It whitens, effective as I'm saying, because I know people who have tried it and they say the value of whitening and of improving the brown spot on the face is very high. And this is also one more product that we have in this life, in this modern life. We have radiation everywhere. I have radiation in my clinic. We have radiation moving with us. That's the mobile and the laptop and the tablet. And this product would help us to lessen the effect of radiation as well. These are ambassadors, and the Muffet, and all these great Filipino known celebrities, and they are, each one of them is an ambassador for a product of our amazing and worldwide products. The great Manny Pacquiao, who doesn't know this guy, is also an ambassador of IAM worldwide. Testimonials, a lot of testimonials. In 7 days, the diabetic patient got cured her ulcer, just 7 days after starting taking barley. Because they have a baby, and this young girl with dengue fever, she also got improvement in a very short period of time. Here, we are showing you how effective barley is. After only using 3 boxes of barley, you can tell the improvement in health and the improvement in skin tone of this lady. Lung disease, prostate cancer, also diabetes, and more like good effect and good testimonials on lung disease and urinary tract infection. Our Barley Queen in Sweden, she's also a breast cancer survivor, and she is the Barley Queen of Sweden. Testimonial, one of our mentors of IAM Worldwide. That's his journey in 60 days challenge only using the grape juice of Garcinia, Cambodia. He was able to lose 50 pounds in just 60 days. The maximum amount of the grape juice you can take, maximum 3 sachets per day to lose weight, and this is his result in 60 days. My friend, mentor Andres, I'm always happy to have him listening to me always. He's always there. He's always presentable, giving us feedback about his journey using the amazing products of IAM Worldwide. And this is the secret that I got from him. And I consider this secret, and it's really effective and powerful. After he purified his body, he's been diagnosed having a slip disc since 2016. And he was having body pain trying to move or trying to walk. That put him on a wheelchair for a considerable time, and that's why he started gaining weight. When he learned about our amazing barley, he started taking it for detoxification, and he found the effect of barley being supreme. So he started to continue taking barley, and he come up with this amazing combination that he's calling it hocus pocus, because he said, after I purify my body from the effect of the free radicals, the poisonous free radicals, using barley 3 times for 2 weeks, 3 times a day for 2 weeks, he started mixing this combination to lose weight and to have more energy and power and to help his body pain to get down. And that's his testimonial here. With the help of amazing barley, the level of pain I'm feeling and many other like blood sugar got decreased. He can sleep soundly without having sleeping pills. He's no longer using his asthma medication. So that's the great collateral beauty using barley. It reduced the effect of asthma, and then he stopped taking his asthma medication. And most of all, the thing that makes him happy and makes us happy for him as well, he can now walk again without the assistance of other people. And he keep showing that. And I'm always happy to see him attending our presentation and being there, showing his testimonial. And I am really happy for him. And I want to say, because he's listening to us today, I want to say thank you, Mentor Andres. Thank you for sharing this with us, and thank you for giving me this great secret. And the last is my testimonial. After 2 months of using barley, and now it's even more than 2 months, I have no more allergic rhinitis. My skin allergy from gloves that I'm putting on my hands 8 hours a day for 20 years, my skin allergy is gone, collateral beauty. And I have more energy. I'm having restful sleeping, and my kidney colic, which I experienced recently due to the long hours, less water, more acidic coffee, I started to feel recently kidney colic. And that's the reason why I asked Dr. Rose, my friend, my top mentor in Team Raptors, because this is what I know herself using to avoid kidney colic that she used to have. It's gone. After 2 months only, it's gone. Actually, from the first month, it's gone. Body pain, because of the posture, being a dentist, working 8 hours a day, sometimes 9 hours a day, I have body pain and back pain. Now, no more. I have more stamina while exercising. I used to cycle for 6 to 10 kilos every other day. In the beginning, I am energetic, but at the end, I start to feel like I'm tired. Only after taking barley, I can go 10 kilos without blinking. And that's the collateral beauty of using this super food. And by using Garcinia from the Hocus Pocus prescription of my friend Mentor Andres, I lost 6 kilos of a resistant fat. It's gone. And for that reason only, I'm calling barley the real fountain of youth, because I started to feel that I am getting young again. Thank you for listening. Thank you for your time. I'm Dr. Zuhair, and I am worldwide.
Thank you very much.